Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So a Manhattan DA says that Tekashi 6ix9ine is a gang member and needs to be in jail. And if you don't know what a DA is, that's the Manhattan District Attorney. And according to the blast, the DA is recommending that Tekashi 6ix9ine be put in jail for at least a year and locked away, citing his multiple plea deal violations and his admission of being a gang member of a violent street gang. So basically, they're trying to get him on association and affiliation of being part of a violent street gang. That's kind of like what they did with Bobby Shmurda. And they only do that to black and brown people. You never find them doing or locking white people up on association or affiliation, right? If that was the case, hell, most of the government would be locked up for the wickedness and corruption that goes on in the White House and in the military. And so they never lock each other up on madness, right? In fact, the person who does wrong oftentimes, most times, when it comes to white people, a lot of times they're not locked up. But the assistant district attorney for New York County District Attorney Office, Sarah Weiss, filed a formal letter to the judge regarding 6ix9ine 2015 case where he pled guilty using a child in a sexual performance. Now, Weiss wrote defendants not acknowledged membership in a violent blood set known as 9 Trey Bloods, along with an incident of gun violence perpetrated by the defendant's entourage, making him an appropriate candidate for adjudication as a youthful offender. Now, I can't bag anybody up and wrong when it comes to sexual assault or misconduct of any woman. You know, if 6ix9ine, did that, hey, really, we should be willing to pay our life. I don't know if he served this time. It doesn't really disclose that in the report what happened. If he got time served. I see per the report it says he pled guilty, but a lot of times with these reports it don't give you all of the information, but it does say that Weiss, who is the assistant district attorney, is arguing that 6ix9ine violated his plea deal on 2 occasions. First, with his May 2018 arrest in New York, and a second arrest soon thereafter in July while in Texas. 6ix9ine's defense said that he couldn't have violated the terms considering that he hadn't been convicted of any crime, but Weiss states whether the defendant is determined to have violated the terms and conditions of the agreement is left to the sole discretion of the prosecutor. Tekashi is due in court on Wednesday, but that will most likely get pushed back. And the source of this is the blast. So as you can see per this report, Tekashi 6ix9ine has a lot of stuff going on. He has the prosecutors after him, trying to prosecute him and get him behind bars. That's why I always say, brothers, they see a lot of our rappers as easy targets because unfortunately a lot of these brothers have a lot of money at a young age, and we don't really know how to handle the popularity, the fame, and the fortune that comes with amassing so much money. You really have to have a good head on your shoulders to be able to handle the weight that comes with that lifestyle. Having access to all of those materialistic things, having access to all of those women who are willing to give themselves to you, having access to all of those hundreds of thousands of followers and millions of people that follow you. It really can play tricks on your mind. You really have to have guidance, or have a good teacher, or have a good mentor to really help guide you through that type of lifestyle. So I don't know if Tekashi is in the wrong pertaining to the sexual allegations. But I will say he should not be locked up for gang affiliation, right? No, if you don't have actual facts pertaining to a man committing a crime, then no, they shouldn't lock that man up solely off allegation. It actually makes me sick to hear stuff of this nature that's so prevalent when it comes to black and brown people, how they lock us up on affiliation, right, with no actual facts. So that's just my few cents pertaining to this. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.